All right, my friend, what is the cost of your complacency? What is the cost of you dithering and not really doing, seeing, feeling your best self? Hi, I'm Jesse. Welcome to the Valiant Lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to talk about the cost of you doing nothing. Or maybe it's the type of nothing that requires you ruminating and feeling bad for yourself. Look, I get it. I am one of those people that is a recovering people pleaser. And I'm also well aware of when my thoughts happen and what kind of distractions that means for me. Many times I am looking for distractions when I'm tired, when I am complacent, when I'm just trying to cope with I'm actually just trying to get away from the stinking thinking, but I'm not really. I'm just trying to get over it, but in a way where I don't deal with it. So not dealing with it is not going through with it. It is setting me back, and in the moments where I don't do anything, I dither, I ruminate, I feel like I'm not enough, I feel like I can't do anything. And then the biggest thing that I'm afraid of is that people will think what I'm doing is not actually what I'm doing. They'll think it is something that is not worth doing. Even though I have mounted evidence, I go through the rigor of maintaining my own skill set, I go through the research, I do all the information, but still not good enough. And see, that is an inherent feeling of neglect. That is a survival mechanism, and that is also one of those things that I feel where I am healing myself every time I talk about it. And when I do talk about it, I'm talking about the ways that I get through it. And I get through it by putting my pen to paper, creating lists of things that I got to do, creating a little bit of a contingency plan so that when I get distracted like that and I'm trying to cope through my own thoughts, that I have some sort of, okay, this is how I get back on track again. So, there is a plan to getting tasks done, but there's also a little plan in there to get myself back on track. And that looks like, okay, focus. I have a little list of things. I say my name in my head, which re-engages my thought pattern. I start writing down what I'm feeling, and it's just like little notes. I'm not talking about a big paragraph. And then I start talking about the feeling that I'm feeling that moment. And then I get clear on what I am escaping from, what I'm not trying to do, but I'm doing anyway, which is avoiding doing what I want to do. So what is it for you? What is it for you, my man? Is it clear what you're doing isn't working for you? Is it clear what you're doing is actually self-sabotaging, like I have been doing, like I had been doing, like I had been doing more of, and not doing well? Let's face it. If your job is to put food on the table and to bring in money using your energy, but you're not making best efforts to do that, then you are losing that time of which you could be spending doing that sort of thing. So what is it for you? What is your big distraction when that happens? How do you feel after you've self-sabotaged like that? How do you feel knowing that when your goals are, and when your intent is to get things done in the run of a day, and you don't afford yourself time to do that? How does that feel to you? Does it feel like irritation? Does it feel like resentment? Does it feel like rage? Because let's face it, an accumulation of irritation and anger becomes rage. It becomes resentment. And you know who that belongs to, right? No, not your wife. Not your kids. Not all the excuses out there either. It belongs to you. It belongs to you. It is yours. It is yours to deal with. It is no one else's. And that's the responsibility that I get to take when I go through situations like that. Now, there are fewer and fewer and far between now. There are more. I get to do these things on a daily basis. But how do you do that? How do you face your moments of resentment? How do you face your moments of where you didn't get to do what you wanted to do? Now, I'm not saying that you got to get everything done in the run of a day and all your tasks are in there. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is make sure that you honor what you set out to do without making excuses. And you afford yourself some contingency, some time in between those tasks so that you can focus, refocus, and recalibrate. And I don't mean taking an hour between each task, unless it's necessary, but something that is going to come up in between and throw you off or distract you. But let's get to it. What is that thing? What is that thing for you? What is that thing that throws you off? What is that thing that distracts you? And why do you put up with your BS when it comes to this? Why do you allow yourself to keep rolling in the dirt and not getting anywhere? What is it you need? If it's something you need, I might be able to help you with that. I might be able to help you forge a plan so that you can go forward and be the best man that you want to be that guy, to be that spouse, to be that husband, to be that dad, to be that friend. I can help you with that. Go to thevaliantlifestyle.com, book your 30-minute complimentary call with me, and let's do this. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.